Hey, good evening, everybody. I know it's been a while. Sorry, I do apologize to keep you guys waiting. So here we are, part five. Part five. So what we're gonna talk about is criticism. So many of us has experienced criticism. A lot of it has to do with like growing challenges. Making you a better person, and then also making you a champion, because with criticism most of us take it like, oh my gosh, like this person's trying to attack me, this person's trying to bring me down, this person is trying to take me out of my zone, so I'm gonna walk away. No, it's okay, do not walk away. um Sooner or later in life you start to see, you come to a wall, be like, hey, I cannot walk away from this. This is, I sense this is a challenge, and mentally, physically, you have to do whatever it takes, because we're all in line with destiny. With destiny, many things comes through. Everything's a mystery. You don't expect for things to go like a cakewalk, or to get everything your way. Most of the time, I would say 80 or 90% of the time, it won't go our way. It's just like a culture change or our workplace. Like, they won't even tell you, something new is happening. Now we're going to start, experiencing, IT savvy, working with, clients with different systems. And this is where, you have to learn how to adapt to changes. So, like I said, it goes back from where we're, learning to grow with criticism, objecting what we have as in plans, what we want to do to accomplish things we plan from A to B within X number of years. So, for example, you may have a plan, hey, I want to own McDonald's within the next 5 years, or Burger King or Foot Locker, and I've been with them for almost maybe 7 years. Unfortunately, they may have a roadblock saying that we're going to put a cap limit for right now for the next 2 years based on budget issues. And then when you come to explain to them, be like, hey, I had this plan that I really wanted to do it, and I believe that, I should move forward. Most of the time, we also have to think many stuff won't go our way because it could be where God is trying to put you somewhere else. Most of the time, have you ever go through experience where that you didn't get what you want and you continue going after it? At the same time, your conscience is like, Ralph, this is not for you. So why are you, forcing yourself to obtain it? So this is where we have to communicate with our conscience and our guts. With our guts and conscience and our spirit, this is where we're going to reach, our goals, what we want as in a dream, and also that internal peace that what we've been searching for a number of months, number of years. We have to believe in ourselves, our spirit, our mindset. you know we have to protect that, wherever we go. And we have to learn how to take on, criticism. So when criticism happens, just remember, you be like, don't go into your old mindset where you feel like, oh, this is not for me. Man, this person's hurting my feelings. Because most of us, we can get emotional. We can be like, oh my gosh, I felt like this is not for me. Don't let your feelings drive you. Let that burning fire, you be like, I've been here for a number of years. I'm going to do whatever it takes, to keep my statue, to, to have a positive mindset, and to keep fighting. Because at the end of the day, think about it. Let's just say you easily reach success. Now you finally got what you want. At the end of the day, that crowd is going to be like, so what was your, What was your trials and tribulations that, you've went through? And you're going to be scratching your head like, huh? It was easy. I just got it, with number of hours, and it was like that. So when you think about it, it's not really no adventure you can explain. And the person who's hearing you is going to get bored and be like, there's nothing interesting that, I can listen to. So let me, try and, see something else. So, at the end of the day, we all have a story to tell. And the reason why we go through these experiences is that so we can lighten others for when those others experience for what you went through, they're gonna remember what you told them, what you went through. So at the end of the day, we all need each other based on learning from each other as far as mentors, as far as guidance, teachers, all these, individuals and groups, we need them in order to survive. Don't get me wrong though, nothing wrong with prayer. Prayer is good. But at the same time, God really cherishes love, and that's his number one thing that he value in this world is love. No matter what we have done, no matter if we feel guilty, we've done this. No matter if we've been disobedient, stubborn, everyone have chances. So the moment now, make sure it can come tomorrow based on your work, and come on a business that you have. Expect criticism. It may not work, but always have a preparation as far as a plan B, C, D, so you can keep marching for where your destination aligns to. So, as you're going through this journey, as far as accepting criticism, keep in mind that sometimes this happens. You may not see something, but a person may see a greater potential because most of us in a mindset we can downgrade ourselves. Maybe I'm going to do this much, maybe about 5%, 10%. While the other person may have been watching you, you never even knew, and they'd be like, "Why are you doing 2 or 3%? Why don't you take 20?" And then that's where we have an internal thought rather than saying that, "Oh, this person don't know what I'm doing. This is what I can do. It's the best." And that's where our emotions feelings get the best of us. Rather than hearing what that person says and then match what that person is saying within your walk. That's powerful right there. So, growing, building up against criticism prepares you for what lays ahead because you may go into a leadership role and you're gonna need all the experience you need because it's gonna get tough, it's gonna get rough, and there's gonna be some times that where you won't have days maybe with yourself, with your parents, and that's where you always have to keep this burning desire for what you're fighting for and building against criticism. Why are you fighting for this? Why do you think it's for you? You know, don't think of them. Most of the time, we're jealous. We may think, man, let me just try and intimidate this person. But remember, let them make you more stronger, so that you can enlighten them about growing and that you're really serious to what you want. So, thank you guys, for listening. This week focus on building against criticism, building up to your dreams, being an entrepreneur. That's what it takes. If another door closes, another door opens, and keep in mind that it's going to get tough. But remember that one thing you're fighting for is is what's going to bring you forward, and preparing for what lays ahead as far as criticism, objecting your plans, going against you, people walking away from your ideas. You have to be the one to carry that torch. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for listening. Subscribe to my channel, Raphael Akins. First name Raphael, last name Akin. That's on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, and more videos will be coming. Peace. I'm out. Stay strong. Stay encouraged.